Morning, everybody. We have some developing news overnight. The rocket fire and airstrikes continue between Israel and Gaza-based militants. We'll have a live report from Tel Aviv. That and more right here, right now on the News Hub. Good morning and welcome. I'm Simon Constable, and let's waste no time at all and go straight to Tel Aviv, where Josh Mitnick is standing by. Josh, rockets and airstrikes going both ways. Tell us more.
That's right. This morning, we've seen a continuing rise of the death toll on the Gaza side of things as Israel goes after residences that it says are linked to Palestinian militants, higher up operatives in Hamas, and it claims these are terror activity sites. And at the same time, Hamas is continuing to lob rockets into central Israel. There were two sirens this morning in Tel Aviv.
Now, Josh, the M302 rockets are being used by these militants for the first time. They have a very long range, don't they?
That's right. They have a range of about 100 miles, and that enables Hamas from the Gaza Strip basically to target all of Israel's major population centers. The army estimates that means 5 of Israel's 8 million population, about 2/3 of the population, is now within range of Gaza missiles. The army says this is a game changer, and analysts also believe that if Hamas is able to keep up fire on the Israeli economic heartland, that it could force Israel's hand to escalate in Gaza.
And escalate, of course, means ground troops. Let's continue with this. Now, one of the things you talked about was civilian casualties on the Gaza side. Israel is doing something quite novel to try and avoid civilian deaths. Tell us about it.
That's called the knock on the roof procedure, and they've used it. They used it in the last round. In fact, they used it in as early as 2009, according to my research on it. They developed that tactic to try to reduce the civilian deaths as they go after the homes of militant commanders, a practice which human rights advocates, the Palestinians, attack as contrary to international law and collective punishment. However, Israeli analyst says this is a way that Israel battles in an asymmetric fight against an enemy which embeds itself in its population. And 2 days ago, we had a situation where Israel called the cell phone of a resident in Gaza and then dropped a projectile on the roof that did not explode in an attempt to warn the citizens, warn the civilians to get out. Instead, what they did was they ran into the house in hopes that they could serve as a human shield, and in the end, Israel ended up targeting and striking at the house, and there was a large number of civilian deaths.
And that unfortunately resulted in civilian casualties. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much, Josh Mitnick of the Wall Street Journal.